That's beautiful. That's bliss right there. Hey everybody,
Oh, nice.
it's Glenn, Liz, and Mitchell. We're here today on the 30th anniversary of the PlayStation, playing a original PS launch title. What is it? It's Jumping Flash.
Whoa!
A black shadow threatening the safety of peaceful worlds. An evil scientist who frightens children and is bent on slavery. A giant robot has seized the peaceful world and carried it off. Aloha's evil plan is to turn it into a huge private retreat for himself. Universal City Hall, here to help the people. Robert can do the job. Let's go, Robert! Jump and go!
Let's go, Robert. Jump and go. I love that. I'm always saying that.
I like how they paint the main villain. They're like, he scares small children, and also he condones slavery. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
They one of these things is much worse than the other.
It's a little bit different. Yeah, it's the story is kind of wild, but yeah, this game released in 1994, and it's crazy. This is actually the first 3D platformer. So this predates Super Mario 64, Croc, all of those. I instantly got a power pill. That's really weird.
Is this first person?
It is first person. So we're playing as Robert, the jumping robot rabbit, I guess you could say. And we can do like 2 jumps in the air, collecting jet pods. I think there's a jet pod somewhere over there, and like one over there maybe. But let's go ahead and hop into this bonus ring since we're right here. Might as well do that, right?
Wow.
But yeah,
I gotta immediately say it, a lot going on here.
there is. It's a very flashy, arcadey game. It's interesting because it's like obviously a 3D platformer had never been done before, so they had no idea what they were doing at this point. I keep getting these invincibility power-ups, which is kind of weird to keep at the very beginning of the game. I've never seen it do this before, but it's okay. We're gonna make it through here.
In a lot of them.
Yeah. Oh my god, stop!
Let's go, baby. Keep it up. We're really putting that bit right to the test.
Yeah.
I can't tell what's an enemy.
So there were no enemies there. We were just popping all the balloons. That was just the bonus level. So here's
Have
something.
you seen Gravity? Oh, so sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Have you seen Gravity Falls?
That's on my to watch list. I have not.
Okay, there's a character named Mabel, and she's like, I don't know, how would you describe it easily? Like an ecstatic unicorn girl? Or, I'm sorry, nope, that's a different meaning. Horse girl?
I mean, it's just like the like a typical early 2000s, like overly cheery, girly girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
And every time you see into her mind, it looks exactly like this.
It looks like an early PS1 game.
Yeah.
Which is
That's
bright,
celebrating
colorful,
everything
a
you
lot
do.
of stuff going on. There's music and lights flashing and just...
Oh no, I don't want to retire.
It's a lot going on.
All right, sorry.
No, that was good insight. It's always good to look
volcano.
around. This game has a lot of enemies. I feel like the enemies you barely even see. Like you don't really even.
Yeah, you don't really register them. You just kind of go for them, and that's about it.
Hey, there's Jordy. She's got the 2 hottest emotes around, the 2 newest ones.
Yo.
Mitchell, do you want to tell us about the it's the big steps, right?
Yeah.
And the looking emote.
Yeah, we have 2 new emotes there. Looking and big steps. Looking for anytime you want to, look respectfully at something. Often paired with another interesting emote right next to it. And then we got the big steps there. And I think that's about as close as I can get to like a foot themed thing without Twitch getting on to us.
Yeah, about them getting mad.
So it's a big foot coming right at you.
Yeah. You did a fantastic job, as always. It's funny in the Discord. in the Discord, I announced I was like, hey everybody, look at these awesome new emotes, and I was like, oh yeah, I should probably mention Mitchell made them. I don't want anybody to believe that I produced those. I certainly don't have the ability to do something like that.
I think most of the regulars know that I do most of the character artwork for the channel.
True, yeah. And Jordy says, I think Mitchell needs toes. I
see. Liz and I were talking about this. I'm pretty sure toes would be the thing that puts it over the line.
Well, I think you need stink lines then. Big old stink lines.
I don't. That would just make it. That would be a mess visually.
Well, I mean, what are feet but a mess, you know?
Very true.
Glenn, this boss.
Yeah, we're defeating the dragon.
You're kind of trivializing it.
Yep. So
I like how he's.
Yeah.
That was a heck of a scream.
It was.
I do like. Oh, go ahead.
This boss.
It's like a guy got murdered in the apartment next door.
Yeah. The bosses, save all your items for the bosses. If you do that, you can just annihilate them like that.
I think it's also a little funny how the opening uses slavery to immediately guilt you into being on the bunny side.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
where
a
it's
good
like,
strategy. To really
oh,
set up
do you
the
support
villain.
racism? I guess not. So I'll keep playing.
I didn't think there was anything about racism in the intro, but
It's linked
sure.
with slavery.
I guess. Anyway, so Jumping Flash, for as early of a 3D platformer as it is, I feel like they really nailed it. Like they did a
did
great
pretty good.
job. Yeah. Hey, hi there, Sergeant Spice.
This game feels like the perfect contender
Hey,
for
Sergeant Spice.
30-year later VR sequel.
It's funny because that was actually brought up in an interview with Japan Studio. It was like, hey, why don't you guys make a VR Jumping Flash game? And the funny thing is the head of VR Studio was like, that's actually a really good idea. We should definitely do that. Which I've never heard any director. I've never heard anybody say that. During the interview.
I wasn't up to a lot. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm doing this year.
But unfortunately, Japan Studio they closed down. So. Anyway, yeah, we're doing good, Sergeant Spice. I'm still recovering a little bit from sickness, but doing all right. Besides that, I was sick all last week. I guess I should share that. I was sick for a long time.
Hopefully on the up and up now.
Yeah. It's basically I'm just at a runny nose at this point, more or less. Stuffy nose too. I'm missing 4 balloons. Where are those balloons at?
Are they hiding? Oh, there's one.
Oh, little tricky pickies.
Yeah. I got 20 seconds to find the last few balloons. I don't even see them anywhere.
I guess just keep going back towards the front. Probably under the blocks or
They
something.
might be.
That or they're
yeah, there they
oh, hiding them right behind you. Tricky.
There we go. I got it.
Wow.
Sony needs to stop wasting money on remasters nobody cares about. Yeah. Hey, look at
What
this
kind
guy.
of remasters have they been doing?
Look at this guy.
Oh,
He's rolling up dung. Look at that. He keeps getting bigger and bigger.
I like he has the big radiation symbol on his back. We got a sad little message from Jordy here. She was on pace for a PB on her run earlier and her PS5 crashed.
On Spyro? No. That sucks.
Also, Glenn, it doesn't look like the chats are appearing on screen if they're supposed to be.
No, what you're seeing, it won't appear.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was too busy admiring the enemies. I kept getting hit, so I need to be careful now.
I really like the bombastic Egyptian music here.
The music is nice whenever there's not a thing blinking, flashing at you the entire time.
I do like the blinking. That's my favorite part so far.
Yeah, there is a slowdown over there.
I think it's funny how this level, the whole lower area starts Egyptian.
Turns into Stonehenge, yeah.
And then there's the Moya heads, and then Stonehenge. It's okay, it's just ancient stone construction is the
Yeah,
theme of the level.
You guys just made stuff up. Okay, it looks like it's saying that there's one over here. Am I misreading that? I am.
Is it under?
I
Let me
don't
look.
see. Oh, I see. No, actually, I don't see. Why did I lie? Is it the 3 red little blips?
I thought the orange dot was what we were looking for.
I think that's just the exit.
Yeah. So here's something else that might make this game look better than when it originally released as. So we're playing on Duck Station, so it is like upscaled, which is great, of course. But also it also is. I have the game, the emulator overclocked, so the game typically would not run at this kind of frame rate. It typically runs at like 20 frames per second or so, which is like really not good. So, but I mean, it's still playable, it's just, that's just how it is if you're the first 3D platformer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna run to enemies anymore, because I don't want to hear that beeping sound.
Yeah, we're gonna try to avoid that if possible.
Revolutionary new speedrunner strat. Try not to get hit.
Yes. All right, so this game weirdly has like dungeon crawler segments, which is kind of
Into
strange.
Doom.
Yeah, exactly. There's even like hidden walls, as you can see, sometimes that you can hit. Oh, the dung beetle. Get away from me.
Hey, that's my poop.
Right here. Let me just, there you go.
Yeah, get out of here, man.
So Mitchell, I gotta say, it's great that you're back, that we can fully hear you again.
That I can actually communicate, and I'm not just lost to the void now.
Yeah. You had that exclusivity contract on the Hawk Tui or whatever. What was it?
Hawk Tua podcast.
Hawk Tua podcast, and I'm so glad that you're back.
Yeah, it's just I just had such high hopes. There's clearly quite like a long running future in that podcast.
Yeah.
And I'm just shocked that my deal kind of got dropped. But
It's crazy. Yeah.
I'm here and I'm ready to go.
You're playing Jumping Flash. Clearly better, something better,
Yeah.
Has anybody even seen that? Has anybody like, I keep hearing
just-
about it,
I
and it's
mean,
like nobody cares.
People like to joke about it.
No, actually, Talk to a Girl. Talk to a Girl?
Yeah.
Talk to a Podcast is actually one of the most listened to
It
podcasts.
is. It's very high up there. Yeah. So I'm glad that you were promoting our show on that.
Of course. Yeah, it's really crazy how she saw an opportunity and she seized it.
Yeah.
She cashed in as hard as she could, and honestly, good for her.
Yep.
Talk to a Girl 2 months ago was the 3rd most popular podcast in the U.S. behind Joe Rogan and Tucker Carlson.
It's okay. I
So-
didn't need to hear his name anyway.
Yeah, I don't know how that happens.
Well, people just joked about it, and she got a lot of publicity, so I guess that way.
Well, I just don't understand how Tucker Carlson is the 2nd most listened to podcast. Talk to it, I almost get it because it's kind of funny. And you want to see if it's going to get wrecked, like Elon, I post Elon Twitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if we see anything, it's that at this rate, she's going to be a cabinet member.
Yeah.
Oh boy, jeez. Okay, I got
just
that
found this
guy.
guy.
That guy's gone.
Man, he's out of there fast. I couldn't even tell what that thing was supposed to be.
A robot
Well, I got that
in
much.
disguise? Question mark.
I understood it was a robot.
All right, that's the second world done.
Jordy
like
says
6
all she just saw of the podcast was a JoJo Siwa clip, and it was very cringe.
I'm not familiar with
Jordy,
that.
I think anything that JoJo Siwa's in is going to be cringe. I hate to break it to you. I know you're a huge fan.
Oh, Jordy.
Oh, we're in Goofy World right now.
Ooh.
It's just like real life.
Okay. I'm
Those
into
other
this
worlds were very
place.
serious. I
Yeah.
like this one.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of this one so far.
Jordy, you
You
can't
thought
say
it's silly
that.
because of the xylophone.
Jordy, you can't say that. Apparently, women can't be president. Dang.
Sorry.
Wait, women can't talk to a girl? Can't bring each other down?
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyway, there's a bunch of weird enemies here. I'm trying to find the little green guy. There's the
Shout, you're
infamous.
getting hit.
Yeah, there's the infamous green guy. I'm trying to find him.
No way. Oh, the kiwi?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, baby, you're gonna love the kiwi.
Yeah, chat. Watch this. Whenever we get to the kiwi,
Watch
you guys are
and
gonna
learn.
freak out. You guys are gonna love it.
You guys are gonna lose your minds. You pants will be wet. Let's just say
Ooh.
that.
I can
Not the
guarantee
good
it.
kind.
Yeah. We can guarantee it. Essentially, more or less.
But we can more or less guarantee it.
Yeah, 50% guarantee. Okay, there's the exit right there. I thought I saw.
The latest talk to a podcast title is I told Mark Cuban about Pookie's Pickle.
Huh.
So,
Okay. All right. I don't know if that was
she's
intentional.
doing great.
Huh.
Hey, hi there,
Interesting.
Tony. Tony was actually just speedrunning as well. He was speedrunning a game called Rat Shaker on Steam.
Rat shaker.
Yeah, Tony totally planned that. I knew it. Yes, it's a game where you shake a rat. Pretty.
Well, that
Is
sounds
that-
good. That sounds like some good old family fun.
Is that
I
actually?
used
Yes, actually is what it
I
is.
used to play that game. I didn't know it was on Steam though.
Mitch is actually really good at it.
But no, it's funny because you had to keep. Hey, thank you, Ambi, for resubscribing.
Oh.
Nice.
We appreciate your subscription. But going back to Tony, I'm sorry, I'm like focused on like 5 things right now. So the game it involves shaking the mouse cursor like a lot,
Oh yeah.
and like I'm pretty sure
Carpal tunnel
he was
simulator.
on track to get that. Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like the kind of game that would do that to you.
So, what's the number mean on your little robot bunny?
Oh, that's how many lives we have.
Oh, okay.
Which
He's a
hopefully
cute
shouldn't
little
be
guy
an
down there.
issue.
Mm-hmm.
Guys are going to Disney World.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, there's a jet pod left somewhere. Where's it at?
I don't know. You gotta find it.
This guy keeps
There's
staring
something
at me. I don't
flashing
like
on your map. Is that a jet pod?
it. No, it's an
power.
invincibility power up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was Hyrule
Whoa.
Castle. I'm gonna tell my kids that was
Little
Hyrule Castle.
Rabbit just dropped acid.
A little bit of ravioli.
Whoa.
That's what that little pill was.
Mhm.
Because acid definitely comes in a pill.
Jet Pod X. But yeah, it's pretty crazy that this released in like 1994. I looked up like pre-release footage and stuff. It's funny, whenever this game first like was formally shown off, it was just
All
a guy.
the people ran out of the theater because they thought that Rabbit was
Yeah,
really
they thought it
coming
was
towards them.
No, it was just a guy. It was just like a person who would like you'd play as a guy who would just jump really high.
Oh, that's
I'm
a
guessing
bummer.
I'm guessing that Sony was like, yeah, let's change that. That doesn't
Make
seem
it more
good.
interesting.
And so they came up with Rabbot.
So every time you look down to see where you're landing, you'd see his nasty little toes.
Just
Yeah, his little
hyper
wrigglers.
realistic toes. Oh wait, what does this say
just,
right here?
It's just an actual photograph of somebody's feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Mortal
Wow.
Kombat style, like just a picture.
Somebody on the dev team.
Yeah.
Just say something Aloha. What?
Baron Aloha. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's turning these places all into resorts.
Did somebody say toes? That's right. Yep.
Get toes. Let's go. Get those feet. Oh,
Get the new emotes in. Ambi, I don't know if Ambi's still here. I hope she is. We didn't really get to say if how she's doing.
Yeah, how you doing?
Well, that's a jumping pad.
How you doing?
Tony loves the new emotes. Nice. Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're really just for you, dude.
You're the only person using them. No.
Hey. Nice.
Hey, Ambi is good.
Good. That's good. We like that. Are the
So-
Kiwis here?
Oh, they
I don't
might
know
be.
if it's too meta to talk about Twitch rules while streaming, but why exactly are they restrictive on feet emotes specifically?
They're just really careful about feet because there were some people that were intentionally generating foot-related content in a sexual nature, but trying to masquerade it as a joke.
It's educational.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But what? Don't they love that? You know?
I think that they just try to. I don't know, because
Because they're
clearly,
still like
Twitch-
hot tub girls, right?
Yeah, because as I was about to say, like, there's definitely still like people who like their whole thing is it's like a sex sells kind of, channels.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know
Like
why
this one.
feet is the spot they drew the line.
Right. Okay, so it's just the answer
Yeah,
that we
red-
don't actually know
Yeah,
because no one knows because they have draconian and random rules to abide by.
Red Toes 64. Jesus Christ.
that's the future of this channel. If you guys are good, if
If you're good.
Oh,
chat, if you're good at the end of stream, we'll stop by McDonald's.
Mm-hmm. Don't make us turn this car around.
Ready to go?
Oh, what is this creature?
Ooh,
What is
this
this?
is the thing.
hairy
Oh,
legs.
Speaking of which, hold on. What is this?
Okay,
Was
is
that-
that
Oh,
an
scary,
arm?
scary.
I think that was an arm and like a fist. Okay, yeah, I don't like that thing.
Okay.
Jordy's gonna get some chicky nuggies.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, I don't like this boss.
That is a
Those
foot.
are
That is a
definitely
foot.
just
That
like
is a
leg
foot.
hairs.
That's an arm.
Oh, feet.
Yeah. This is trippy.
It's a
Kind
foot.
of.
Yeah, there you go. He's spitting.
So I
ahead.
feel like why would this world need slavery? It seems like they don't even have like an economic system. You know?
Oh, just for fun.
Ooh, that's edgy. Kill him.
I like that it makes dolphin noises whenever you jump on the cup.
Speaking of dolphins, orcas are not dolphins, but have you guys heard about this? Apparently, like in the 80s, orcas had this like fashion thing that they did, where like they would put like dead tuna on their heads, and like
yeah?
nobody knew why they did that. It was just like,
Just for the fun of it?
Why are all these orcas doing this? Like, this is kind of
Just
weird.
for the passion of the game.
I suppose.
All right.
And then it went away. Like it was just like a weird like
A
fad
short-lived
thing, I guess. I don't know. It was like there for several years, and then like a few days ago, one orca put one back on its head. And it's
Oh.
like, oh, is it coming
cyclical
back?
It's
humor.
coming back.
Yeah,
Wait,
I like to
so
I like to bring some orca facts to my streams, you know.
Do you think that they came up with
Tuna
the
Head is
idea?
about to be in.
Mm-hmm.
So, did they come up with a theory that they did it because it's fashionable, or is it like a prank?
A prank. So I believe what it was determined was that that they may have done that to transfer tuna around, like to eat later, perhaps to save, you know. Like maybe at that time tuna was just very easy to get for the orcas, and so that's why they did it, and that might be happening again. Or it could have just been a fashion thing. I don't know. I really don't know.
How humanizing is that for you if a species is connected enough and communicative enough and vain enough to have a fashion trend?
Yeah, I think Jordy's just like, no, it was a hat. It's
That was definitely
it's a hat.
They
It's a
definitely
hat.
did it for fun.
Like, if
That
that's
is,
true,
it is very odd.
if that's true, it is so wrong that we have any types of zoos or aquariums, you know?
Yeah, they're smart enough to follow trends
Yeah.
guys,
and
I'm trying
to
think
realize
They have their own
to realize that
equivalent
a
of
trend is out of fashion.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think that SeaWorld was a little screwed up, guys.
Just now starting to think it. I saw Blackfish and I wasn't impressed. But the fact that these guys wear hats, hold
Yeah.
the phone.
hold on a moment.
I think they might be onto something. I was about to say, are these anything like? Are these the same guys that were hitting all those rich people's yachts earlier this year?
Oh, the orgas?
Yeah.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. Maybe,
See,
I don't know.
I don't know, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, they're getting a little snobby.
Yeah.
They get a little too, you know, like they're taunting
Yeah,
us.
they start wearing hats and all of a sudden they think that they're like the dominant creature on the sea.
But also based, is it not?
Oh no, absolutely. I think they should keep doing it. I think they should do it twice as much.
Yeah.
And I respect that they got a little big for their britches.
The time was up. They ate the rich so they could buy tuna hats. Could
Do
be
you
real.
think-
Could be real.
They could ever like human clothes.
Yeah, we need to give them human clothes for sure.
Yeah, I want to see an orca in jeans.
In
Let me
a-
see an orca in Levi's.
I wonder if there's a similar thing. I feel like I've read about it, about birds with the little trackers that they would have on their
Prada.
ankles. Yeah. No, but they would have you know, some birds they
Little
would put the little
bracelets.
tracker on them. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think that made them have like mate more.
Oh yeah.
Liz,
Yeah, because
you're
birds
like-
thinking
like
were, like
happy
prettier
feet.
men. Yeah.
That's happy
Yeah,
feet,
you might be
Liz.
thinking of Happy Feet. You're thinking about Mumble.
No. This is legit. As I say, I have to look it up just to confirm.
No, it makes sense because like a lot of times for different birds, like their coloration is a thing that determines like how attractive they are to a mate. So if they have an extra pop of color, I can see that having a legitimate effect.
Nice.
The Rabot's going to go to the store, go get a little bracelet. I heard that fun fact and said I gotta get dripped out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Speaking of which, I think we have an underwater stage here.
Ready to go?
This is unrelated, but
This is
the
scary.
BBC News 2013 article came out and it said, "Do you think I'm sexy? Why peacock tails are attractive?" And I think we're not gonna read it, and we're just gonna assume that it's a guy being like, "Hear me out."
Yeah.
Perhaps.
This dude's like, okay, guys, listen.
They're like pretty. They got a lot
like
going
I
on.
just kind of noticed something, and I'm wondering if you guys noticed it too.
Yeah.
I like the little TV guys here.
Yeah,
No,
like those
no
TVs.
one's gonna read this as a BBC, so like it's just you and me. Don't worry about it. What do you think?
Yeah. I got too embarrassed to ask my neighbor this, so
The TV guys remind you of the ones in Rugrats. I don't even remember.
in like the space stage.
Oh, the space mini game. Okay, yeah, that comes to mind now. For a second, I thought you were talking about the show, the Rugrat, like just like the cartoon, like it was in like one of the episodes.
There's part of me that wants to try to like rewatch some of the Rugrats. I think it would be interesting.
I love you.
Great.
Okay, you're not interested. That's no taken.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna watch it with you because I didn't think you'd be interested.
Oh, so you're gonna do something without me?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I was just planning to put like a lot of time aside. Do something on my own.
Jordy's saying the first season was good. Apparently.
I believe it.
Yeah. Can you aim down, Clint?
Or
Or is it just awkward?
you have to stop to aim down.
Uh,
So I can glide that. You have to be completely stopped though. Lots of things I didn't understand as a kid in Rugrats. Okay.
That's nice.
Good to hear. Good to hear. So just
No, we're.
You
Oh,
don't-
good.
Jumping Flash has it's weird because they actually did make a sequel. There's a Jumping Flash 2. And then they made 2 more games, but they're both only released in Japan. They never got worldwide releases. One of them was a it's basically the same format, but instead you're in a big like world, and you have like missions you got to complete. Like you're helping people the whole game essentially. And that one, yeah, we didn't get that one. It has a lot of text. I don't know if anybody has even fan translated that game. And then there was another one featuring the Moo Moos, which I guess are not really in this one. They're more
Are those
in
the
Jumping
big
Flash.
jellyfish things?
Yes, yeah.
See them in the menus.
Yeah, they're more prominent in the second game. But it was a Pocket Station game where you needed to use the Pocket Station, which was just a little portable device, to play mini games in that game. It was Jumping Flash themed, so that's kind of cool.
Interesting.
Oh, there's one right there. The guy with the tentacles.
Ready to go?
No, this is a turtle. Not a banana.
That's a turtle, man.
Turtle.
Oh, careful.
So you might notice all the bosses basically have one strategy. you can apply to
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah.
And it's exactly the same in the second game too. They didn't like learn anything.
So they didn't think about the jumping game. What happens if you jump onto the boss?
I guess not.
Incredible.
But by the way, the music in this world is a bop. I love the music here.
All right.
There you go.
That-
That's an easy boss.
That world in particular had some good music.
It kind of had some scary music.
Ooh. Maybe that's why I liked it.
Ooh.
Have you ever considered that?
I didn't, but now I have, and I'm terrified.
Ooh.
There he goes.
It's so weird how they like pre-rendered all this stuff like in really high quality for just those cutscenes.
Yeah, they're just really short.
Yeah.
Ready to go?
And all they did was just like swap out the assets for the different planets.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, basic question. Was this on like console or was this an arcade game?
It was a PS1 exclusive. title.
Sorry about that. I missed that. Okay.
Yep,
It was a launch title.
exactly. Yeah.
And that's why it's the 30th anniversary of this game. This is 30th anniversary of the PlayStation 1.
That's exactly right. And
What's your favorite PS1 game, Glenn?
that's a really tough question. The PS1, I played so many PS1 games, especially in college. It's weird because like I have such a weird experience with PlayStation as a whole. Mitchell, you maybe you disagree, but it's weird because like I got a PSP. That was my first PlayStation system. But I basically the only reason I used it was as an internet browser, more or less.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I didn't have like a memory card for like the longest time and stuff. And then I finally got one and I bought a whole bunch of like PlayStation 1 classics on it. Not any like actual PSP games. And this game was actually one of the first games I think I played on it. And it was cool because all the PS1 classics were like $6 or something like that. So they were really cheap. You could get a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
So I played a lot of PS1 games. And then like whenever I went into college, I had the PS TV, which I don't think anybody else ever used. It's a very, very obscure device.
What?
The PS TV, it was basically the PS Vita, but it was only you had to use it on your TV. So you could play Vita games, you could play PSP games, you could play PS1 games, all those things. So during
It was
college,
download only, right?
actually it did have a cartridge slot for the Vita games. But yeah, it was great just because all those all those PS1 games I bought on my PSP, I could now play on that device, which was fantastic, and it was very portable, even though it was something you had to connect to your TV. But yeah, so I had that, and then like it's weird. The actual first PlayStation system I owned was the PS4, which is weird thinking about it now.
First console.
Right, yes. But since then I've collected basically every single PlayStation system except for the PS3. I do not have a PS3. Jordy is back. She missed my PlayStation history story, but that's okay. Okay, wait, here's a time capsule. Wait, no, that's a time extension. No.
We need a time freeze.
Is it not the one to your right?
Did you get the one that's kind of out in the middle?
Oh, that might be it. Hold on.
We're trying to remember where that is.
It's right there. Yeah.
Oh, there it
There
is.
you go. Don't fall.
You guys really want me to proceed?
Yeah. I don't like this place.
You don't like the
You
music?
just kill blue car workers and are like, fun.
I'm pretty sure Robert hates taxes. That's what this is actually implying.
Interesting. And the lower class typically takes out its frustration on itself. So
Dang.
crazy that Robert be spitting like that.
Yeah.
Jumping Flash, I wasn't
Yeah.
familiar with your game.
All right.
They're just doing their jobs. Exactly. Chat, how do we feel about Robert being a rabbit robot? I like it. Personally. Controversial opinion, I like it.
He's fun.
What if it was just a rabbit?
Yeah, what if it was just a realistic rabbit?
I would love that too.
Man, I
would be
love how
very
it's the
funny.
same song.
It's a different song. It's a remake. It's a remix. Excuse me.
Okay, it is slightly different. You're right.
Yeah, they use a slightly different trumpet sample.
Liz, do you know what any of these characters are saying here?
Something blue. No, not anymore. It says feet.
Oh, okay. I believe you.
It says blue feet.
It It says Robert loves feet.
Speeds by Sonic the Hedgehog. That's how the song goes, right?
Yes. I don't know what you're referencing, but yes. Yes, and.
I thought there's a Sonic song that goes like, Blue Streak speeds by. Yeah. I want to say it's like related to like one of the old shows or something. I don't know. I might just be making something up.
I think you are. Liz, this one
Glenn,
this one says
feel-
games. That says games right there, Liz.
Whoa.
Ribbit
That
King.
frog's trying to get there, dude.
He just
Never
exploded.
mind.
That frog had a little crown on.
Yeah. Ribbit King, that's what I was saying.
Much like the orcas or whatever, it understood fashion.
Alright.
How come things that are there's like a certain sizes that we respect animals,
What is
right?
that doing there?
It's a Baron Aloha image.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what is it
he put a little gif of himself on the ground.
As one would do, you know.
But yeah, he put a little PNG sequence there in hopes that the people wouldn't mind that they're being taken as slaves. No, but I was just saying there's like a certain size that we start respecting animals. Right? Like bugs. Bugs, we don't respect them.
Kill on sight, yeah.
Like, yeah, people do not care that much about bugs. But they don't... I mean, some people feel bad about crushing bugs, and I mean, I try not to. But like...
No, but you giggle when you do it.
you don't feel that bad.
Right.
And I feel like I feel like around the size of a mouse is where it starts happening.
I'll give you the pitch. I know what it is.
What is
Okay,
it?
okay.
So they have eyes.
If you can see their eyes.
You can make eye contact with it.
That makes sense.
That's the
If you can-
threshold.
If you can look into its eyes and you can understand that like it has like a family.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, hold on.
He'd say without saying it. Come on, man. Come on.
Wait.
Yeah.
So rats, mouse, mice, whatever, they have eyes. Why
Yeah,
do we
that's-
why do we
that-
why
that's-
do we dislike them but we like
we love rats.
we love hamsters, you know?
Speak for yourself, Glenn.
Double
Rats are funny.
standards much?
Well, I mean, it's a relationship between pest versus pet. I'm personally a rat fan in the context of a pet rat. But yeah, there's sort of like
I just
The
like
thing is-
rats as a concept, you know?
yeah, I'm into rats conceptually. But yeah, I guess like around that size is whenever we start respecting an animal. Yeah, when we can start to see its eyes. Something like that. I don't know.
Maybe that's it. That could be the key. Liz could be on
This
his
is
way.
like that. This is one of those bosses from Tears of the Kingdom.
I was gonna say this is like Ava.
What's
yeah.
your favorite Legend of Zelda?
More important question. Who's your favorite Ava girl? Everybody post in the chat.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the
Mitchell, why don't you
age-old
go ahead and do it?
debate Asuka versus Rey.
Versus Shinji's mom.
Do we even see his
I don't know if that's appropriate to say as Misoto.
No, there we go. Yeah, fair. Misato.
Misato, yeah.
Which one is your type, Mitchell?
Well, I know that you would choose Asuka.
Take a good look. I knew this might happen, so I created this secret machine. Never
on.
underestimate the power of science.
He was crying. Did you see the teardrop?
Yeah. Oh.
I think he just has a monocle and that's the little chain.
Oh, is it? It looks like he's
You
crying.
know, his eye has a boogie.
Oh. He's a nasty little guy.
So you would pick Asuka?
I'm saying you would.
Okay. And that's what you're gonna pick, right?
I don't know. She's kind of crazy.
Okay.
I
You like that kind
I've-
of stuff.
I don't know. I would personally lean a little more towards Ray, but
Oh, because she's obedient.
because you know, I'm
'Cause she
sure
doesn't
that
say
you'll make this
she
an
doesn't say
issue.
anything,
Yeah,
and she just
I know,
does
she's
you
whatever.
like-
like that she
chill.
doesn't talk.
She's chill. Asuka is the opposite of chill. And
Jordy's
she
still
kind
talking
of
about
like
jug bugs.
she kind of gets to learn to be a person, and that's cool.
I don't remember that from the show.
Well, I mean, like she's starting that journey.
Jordy is talking like a character Evangelion trying to explain Shinji's fear right now.
She's just sticking to a
Like
topic.
Shinji just asks, why do I hate? And then they go into a diatribe about bugs and it being
Yeah.
instinctual.
There's a bunch of shots of like a playground.
And Shinji's face in a fisheye lens.
Yeah.
Listen, Jordy, there's a video for you. Look up Mega 64 Ava in 5 minutes, and there you go. You'll know everything.
You'll need everything
Wait,
you
does she
need
actually
to
not know anything about Evangelion?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god, do you just want to spoil it?
No, don't
No.
spoil it.
But is she actually gonna watch it?
Bonus.
Maybe, I don't know.
There might be some other people who don't want the show spoiled to them.
I just feel like at a certain point it's gonna be too old to expect anyone to watch it. Like I wouldn't expect Mitchell's and I kid to like be like, oh, I'm totally into this.
It had a weird resurgence recently due to there was like a Netflix dub, like a new dub or something like that.
Oh yeah, there was. Yeah.
Well, it is fantastic.
Well, they also did kind of mess up some of the lines between the Last Angel and Shinji, but that's a whole other thing.
Guys, I'm playing Q-Bird over here.
They removed some romantic undertones.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
What, between like what is his name? Kage? And Masato or something?
No, between
Yeah.
what's the final angel's name? What's his name?
No.
Katua and Shinji.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah,
The
they did
only one who
remove
was
that,
ever nice to him.
Yeah.
which is pretty screwed up to remove.
Yeah, it kind of like messes with
things
like
to
some of the
remove?
themes of the show.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was done like maliciously. I think they just it's one of those things where like love changes to like, you know. Where maybe it was a more direct translation, but it kind of messed with what was being said.
Guys, this level design is awesome. It's just
It's
a
like
bunch
I'm
of
really
tubes.
there.
So many distinctive features to go to.
Exactly, yeah. I need one more pod.
One more pod. That's what I'm always saying. Mom,
one
just
more
let me have one more
tripod.
pod.
Yeah, so Glenn, is there anything new with you?
Yeah.
So you know, I was playing Mario and Luigi Brothership. Although I think I might be putting that down. I got like halfway through it. It felt like it wasn't really adding anything. Like there was nothing like
No advancement to the series.
exactly, yeah. Which is a shame because I really love the Mario and Luigi games, but it just I don't know. Oh yeah, hold
Kind
on.
of feels like they weirdly keep dropping the ball with those.
Yeah. And what's also very odd is that game was made by I'm blanking on the studio who did it. You know, Alpha Dream made all the older Mario and Luigi games, and a new studio worked on this new one. And that studio is about to probably be purchased by Sony.
Which
Which
is
is-
right.
Yeah, the exit.
No,
is to
not
the
that way,
right.
not that way,
I
not
know,
that
I
way.
know, I know. There we go. I got it.
All right.
Jordy started watching Arcane. Nice.
Heard that's been pretty good. Everybody I've seen talk about the show seems to like it.
But yeah, Sony is looking into buying.
Ready to go?
Is it Kawa Doa or what's the company that
I
owns,
have no idea.
who owns From Software? They also like own a ton of like anime and stuff. Sony, it's looking like Sony might buy that company.
Why are they buying all these studios?
Actually, Sony hasn't. They have not bought very many studios in the past few years.
I
The
guess
reason
this mean like an
They're more
Xbox
interested
thing.
in closing them down.
Shadow Rabbit, that's Robert. Yes, Jordy, it is. So what it is it seems like the company is in the position for a hostile takeover, and so it's the perfect opportunity for Sony to sweep in and grab them.
Wait, who's in the middle of a hostile takeover?
Is it Kawa Doa or something like that? I don't know how you say their name.
I have
So-
no idea.
It's the parent company to From Software.
Are they booing you?
I think so, yeah. It's the company which I believe a lot of like anime and stuff you see, it has like that symbol at the beginning. The movies and stuff. The boo should be a sound alert. It's a very like subtle boo.
It just kind of sounds like somebody moaning.
Jordy does propose an interesting question. Is this the Shadow Rabbit?
I think it is. That should be player 2, you know?
Although you can't really shadow Jumping Flash because you already kill people,
Boo.
you know?
Oh, he's trying to jump on us.
So that's like the jumping flash.
He just
that
did
doesn't
chaos
have a
control.
gun.
Oh
So
my
in reality,
goodness.
that's more of the Sonic to your Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, thematically.
Oh, this could be the good guy. That might be true. Guys, this is some hyper robot fighting action right now.
They have these draconian rules where you can challenge one to a duel or whatever, and you did it, and they're like, you're such a bad person for doing this, and that guy is actually just really nice.
All right.
That guy like donates blood, and
Yeah,
you just some dude who showed up.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything else. He's just known for donating blood.
He actually makes eye contact when he asks how you're doing.
Yeah, he's like typo negative or
cares?
whatever. He's a universal donor.
Ready to go?
Oh, there he is.
Big
Baron.
boy!
He is big, or is Jumping Flash just really small?
Aww.
Yes, so this is the final boss. I don't think we're going to see the true form, though, because for some reason this game has a B-side. Ooh, that's a weird laser. Where you play through all the levels again, but they're like nighttime. It's like no different, basically. And I think you fight the true final boss during that part. I think he is Jordy.
Dude is just ready to let him rip. The milkers are full, as they say. Tanks
Tank's
full.
Yeah.
He's asking if you're running out of gas so he can fill you up.
Whoa. You know, rabbits love the breed.
Oh, he's tiny now. You just turned him into a manlet.
Aww.
I've talked about this before about how I've watched a speedrunner play through this game, and they were so close to getting the world record. Like I was watching them on stream, and unfortunately they like missed it by like just like a second or something, and they just started breaking down, and it was just like it was kind of
Because it meant they had to play it again.
I guess so. Oh no!
Watch out.
I mean, I get it, you know. At the same time, it's kind of like
All right.
I feel really bad. Yeah, easy. Give him a top.
Did.
That's
Where'd he
wild.
go?
Yep, and that is a jumping flash.
You've only damaged my base slightly. Prepare yourself, Robbit. Now my minions are really ready for you. I, Baron Aloha, am invincible!
You ain't done yet.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so now you
Babaloo.
replay the game. You do all the extra stages to see
Absolutely
the true
not.
ending and everything. Yeah, we're not doing that. All right, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed Jumping Flash. I'm sure we'll play Jumping Flash 2 at some point. It's it's unique. I'll give it that.
Yeah, when are we gonna get the Hollywood movie Jumping Flash?
We need that. Yeah, Sony Pictures. Where is that?
Any pictures? Yeah, I know you're not busy with anything else right now.